Welcome to Writing the Imaginal. And I have a little screen share here for us. Okay. See if I can get you all on here too. Yes, great. Multiple screens going on. So, Writing the Imaginal, I'm sure you all read the little excerpt about what the class was going to be about, and I had talked about leaving our egos at the door. So entering our writing world in a different way than we normally would. So this is not something I learned in my MFA program. This is something that I do and I practice. And it's a way for me to kind of get out of my head, the frontal, like intellectual lobe that tends to do all the writing, that knows all about dialogue and craft and character development and all of that great things that we need to know, and just letting it kind of get out of the way. And I kind of think of it as more like channeling the creative muse and just allowing the writing to enter my body and come out of my pen. So I put here 1 part imagination. So we are allowing ourselves to be our most creative selves. And often what blocks that is a fear, depending on each individual's experience. Sometimes we're just afraid to really let our imagination fly and get fully creative. We also have, again, our intellectual blocks. That's not real. That's not true. That doesn't make sense. All those things come into play. So for this, we really want to allow our imagination to have all the freedom it wants. 1 part intention. I just ask that we come into this class just setting our own personal intentions, but the intention to just allow whatever happens, and not try to overthink anything, but just be fully present with it. And then I also say a sprinkle of magic, because, then allowing something else, something greater than just ourselves, to play a part in the class and have fun with it. So like I like to start any kind of group gathering with a little bit of a meditation, a grounding meditation. And we will be doing some meditative practices in the class, and I'll talk to you more about them as we go along. So for this meditation, I think I have a slide for it, grounding. Again, we're going to just use our imagination, our intention, a little bit of magic. So just getting comfortable. And I also say that if during the meditation you want to turn your screen off so that you can kind of zone out, you're welcome to do that. I'm just going to sit here quietly, with my eyes closed. So you could have your eyes closed, or if it's more comfortable, you could just be looking down softly past your nose and just kind of having a nice long spine and just being comfortable. Your hands can be wherever they are. There's no special posture you need to be in, but a long spine is really nice. If you can have your feet on the ground, that's also really lovely for grounding practice. So just take some deep breaths in. Let's count to 4. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, and exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, and exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, and exhale, let it all out. Just releasing the breath. So we'll just imagine a grounding cord extending from the base of our spine into the center of the earth. So your grounding cord can look like whatever you imagine it to look like. Maybe it's a tree trunk. Maybe it's just a spiral of light. Maybe it's a vibration, anything you want it to be, a roller coaster, anything you want. And we're just going to imagine it extending through our spine, through our chair, through the basement of our home, down through the crust of the earth, down through the rocks and dirt and soil, and all the way down to the center of the earth. And then as we inhale, we're going to imagine that cord coming from the center of the earth all the way up to the base of our spine. Exhale, imagining the cord running from the base of our spine down to the earth. And inhale, imagine that cord running from the earth up to the base of our spine. Just take a couple breaths like that. Imagining the cord as big as your body. It's nice and wide and stable. Okay, great. So now we're going to call back all of our energy. So you can imagine this like a magnet in the front of your body and the back of your body, and you're just going to call back all the energy that you've shared with people all through today, all through yesterday, all through the week even. Anytime you had a conversation with anybody, anytime that you were on social media and you liked something, anytime you might have criticized someone or complimented anyone, just imagine all of that energy that you gave out throughout the course of the week, just coming back to you. You could even use your arms to kind of gather it into yourself if you like to use movement, and just bring all that energy back into your body. You might feel your spine get taller, your crown get taller. You might feel yourself fill up a little bit. But also sometimes when we call back this energy, we notice that we have other people's energy. So for that case, if you have some energy you feel like doesn't belong to you, as you continue to call back your energy, just letting that magnet bring all your energy back to you, we'll open up our grounding cord and allow any energy that doesn't belong to us to just travel down the cord and be released back into the earth so it can just be used for something else, something better. Maybe you imagine your cord like a waterfall, just letting all that energy that doesn't belong to you go as you gather up all of your energy into you. And then finally, we will imagine a cord coming from outer space, a beam of white light coming all the way from the cosmos and the galaxies and outer space. And we're allowing that cord to extend all the way down through the top of our head. And you might feel it. It might feel like a tingly sensation, or you might see a light, or you might hear sounds or feel vibrations, or maybe nothing. It doesn't matter. Just using our imagination and intention, feeling that white light come through the crown of our head, feeling it extend all the way through the center of our head, down our throat, and into the center of our chest where our heart is. Maybe feeling our hearts open a little bit. Maybe we place our hands on our heart. And then from this space, just creating an imaginary container for our class. So for the few of us that are here, wherever we are on this planet, whatever time zone we're in, just creating a container. We're all here together, intending to share this time together and learn together from each other. Take a deep breath. And when you're ready, you can gently open your eyes And maybe come back on the screen.